Assalamu alaikum students, I hope you're doing well. I'm here with the part 2 of the adjectives. So let's start with the compound adjectives. So the word compound, you can imagine that it is like a mixture of something, right? Okay, so a compound adjective is an adjective that contains two or more words joined by a hyphen. This is a hyphen. Okay, they appear before noun. They mostly appear before the noun and act as a single idea that describes something, right? When we are like, although there are two or more words joined by a hyphen, but they gives a meaning of a single thing or idea. Okay, I'll give you examples. I have never known a more kind-hearted person. So kind-hearted here is describing this person, right? And it is connected with the hyphen. These are kind and hearted separately, but they are joined with the hyphen, with the help of a hyphen, and it is describing the person. How is he? He's a kind-hearted person. Okay, so it is working as a one word and one idea. Okay, one more example I have for you. Bottle green is describing our dress, and it is also joined by a hyphen, right? So it is working as one color. Bottle green is one color, not many colors, right? So it is one idea which is describing the noun. Okay. All right, a hyphen can make a really big difference. I will give you an example. I saw a man eating alligator. Right? So here man eating is referring to the alligator. Alligator is the man eating, right? We are using hyphen here. But what if we remove the hyphen and write the sentence? I saw a man eating alligator. So you can see the meaning has completely changed. So hyphen has a very powerful role to play, right? So I saw a man eating alligator. So here alligator is the one who is eating the man. But in the next sentence, when we remove the hyphen from the sentence, I saw a man eating alligator. So here the man is actually eating the alligator. So hyphen can actually make a big difference. Okay? Sometimes it happens that we do not require a hyphen. Okay? In compound words, sometimes it happens that we do not require a hyphen. For example, I came across funnily dancing monkey, right? Funnily and dancing, both are describing our monkey, right? So we are not using a hyphen here, right? Most of the time hyphen is going to be used, but it's not necessary. Sometimes we can make compound adjectives without using a hyphen too. When do we use hyphen and when we don't use hyphen, right? Okay. if the first part of the adjective is an adverb, right, that describes the verb, then there is no hyphen between the words, right? So the first part of it is an adjective that is actually an adverb that is describing the verb, right? Dancing, funnily, dancing. Both are adjectives, but this one is working as an adverb too. So if we have the first part of the adjective as an adverb, then no hyphen is required. I will give you one more example. I noticed the carefully cleaned kitchen in the house. Okay, carefully cleaned. So you are talking about cleaned here, right? These both are adjectives, but this is working as an adverb. It is like describing the job, cleaned. Find the verb. So that's why we do not require a hyphen in there. Okay? Alright, now we'll move towards our exercise. I hope it's clear to you. Now we'll move towards the exercise D. In exercise D, you have to match the compound words, right, or compound adjectives with their appropriate meanings. I'll do the first one for you. There is a box in your assignments, right? So you can easily match them over here. So first one is neat. Okay, neat. So it is matching with the E, which means shaky, lacking courage. So you have to match these compound adjectives with their appropriate meanings in your exercise D. Afterwards, you have exercise E as well. Right? You have to fill in the blanks with the compound adjectives from exercise E. So exercise D. So in exercise D, you have a list of compound adjectives and their meanings too. So in exercise E, what you have to do, that you have to fill in the blanks with those compound adjectives. I'll do the first one for you. We need to carry heavy parcels to the car. We need a few people. Right? So what can come here? A few able-bodied. Why able-bodied? Because they are heavy parcels, right? So they need something, someone that who is like able to take them. They are healthy and they can take them. Okay. Okay. I hope it's clear to you how to do your exercise D and E. Now we will move towards our next one, that is comparison of adjectives. Alright, how do we compare the adjectives? You must have here the degree of comparisons, right? Alright, so we have basically 3 degrees of adjectives. How many? 3, right? First is positive. Second is comparative. And the third degree is superlative degree. Right? We have 3 degrees of comparison. First is positive, second is comparative, and third is superlative degree. Right? Okay. So positive degree is a simple degree when the word is simple, right? For example, tall or short. Fine, it is a positive degree, right? Okay. Comparative degree, right? Okay. We use this degree when we are comparing a thing with another thing. Comparing two things or more. Okay. For example, I am taller than my sister. Right? I am taller than my sister. So I am comparing myself to whom? To my sister. That I'm taller than her. That is what our comparative degree. Right? We can make comparative degree by adding ER, right? EST, IER, like using more with the thing, right? So we have regular and irregular adjectives as well in that manner, just like we have forms of verbs, regular and irregular, right? Regular are the ones in which the word stays the same but we add with it, right? Irregular is that the word changes, right? For example, good, better, fine? So good is positive, better is your comparative degree. Okay, now we move towards superlative degree. Okay. Superlative adjectives are those adjectives, like, or you can see the third degree of the adjective, right? In this one, you know, in first one you compared, right? And in this one you were saying that it is the super one, right? Means nothing is more than that, right? I am the tallest in my family. Means no one else is taller than me. I am the tallest, right? So that is what a superlative degree is, right? We can make superlative degrees by adding EST at the end, right? By adding most, right? And same with the regular and irregular adjectives, right? With regular, we just have to add the words, and with irregular, we can change the word. I gave you an example, good, better. Better is a comparative degree. Best is the superlative degree. Good is positive. Better is comparative. And best is superlative. Right? I'm sure you can see the difference. I'll tell you a few of the comparative and superlative degree. Long, longer, comparative. Longest, superlative. Large, larger, comparative. Largest, superlative. Expensive, more expensive, comparative. Most expensive, superlative. Dangerous, more dangerous, comparative. Most dangerous, superlative, right? Then bad, worse, worst. Bad is positive, worse is comparative, and worst is the superlative degree. Okay, so this is how the degree of comparison or the comparison of adjectives work. We have positive, we have comparative in which we compare things with the other things, and then superlative, it is the best one, right? That nothing is more than that. Okay, now I'll explain exercise F to you. In exercise F, you have to fill in the blanks with comparative or superlative forms of the adjectives given in the bracket. Okay, so I'll do the first one for you. they claim that new chairs are sturdy than the old ones. Okay, now there is a comparison between the new ones and the old ones, right? So it's going to be what? Comparative, right? It is going to be comparative, sturdier, right? Then they claim that new chairs are sturdier than the old ones. Okay. Alright, that's the end of part 2. I will see you inshallah in part 3. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.